Kuragunu hadith moramatin.
Situated on the southeastern coast of Africa, Mozambique has persevered through a violent 16-year civil war and is emerging from a ruinous past to once again stake its claim as one of the jewels of African tourism destinations. Mozambique's 2,500-kilometre stretch of palm-fringed coastline is washed by the warm waters of the Indian Ocean and graced with long white beaches, excellent coral reefs and strings of pristine Indian Ocean islands. Attracted by promise of pearls in the 1700s, the Portuguese established the capital city of Lorenzo Marques, or Maputo as it is known today. During its colonization by the Portuguese, Maputo became one of the most stylish cities in Africa, with broad avenues lined with trees, sidewalks paved with beautiful mosaics, tall colonial buildings, and a unique eclectic mix of East African and European cultures. The Civil War left the city in a dismal state of disrepair, and although today still tainted by remnants of that conflict, Maputo is slowly recovering some of its former beauty. Today, the bustling capital reveals many beautiful Portuguese-style colonial buildings, along with modern skyscrapers that bear evidence of the city's resurrection. The Avenida Hotel is situated in the famous Palana area of Maputo. Inside, the hotel is beautifully appointed, and local artists use it regularly to exhibit their work. Breakfast is often thought of as the most important meal of the day, and here at the Avenida, it is no different. The rooms are of a very high standard, and even the most finicky guests will be impressed by the comfort and style these accommodations present. The rooms are all en suite, and the executive rooms boast a separate lounge area. The hotel is the favorite accommodation choice for businessmen visiting Mozambique. On the top floor of the hotel, the pool is secluded and private, and for the use of hotel guests only. Right next to the pool is an enormous gym, equipped with all the modern facilities. The hosting of conferences is a speciality at the Avenida Hotel, catering for small groups as well as groups numbering more than 100. After a hard day's work, one can relax in the public lounge where live music is always on offer. Dinner is available in the spacious dining room where more live music is offered. The local cuisine is famous for mouth-watering desserts, so make sure you investigate the sweet section. Do make a turn at the Avenida next time you're in Maputo. The new modern Polana shopping complex is situated conveniently near the business district and waterfront. The centre boasts most of the big-name brands and has some fine shops and restaurants available to visitors. Most of the hotels in the area will provide transport to and from the Polana shopping centre, but with the Avenida Hotel just 2 blocks away, this has become a favourite hangout for their guests.
Maputo offers a unique mix of culture and old-world charm, along with numerous restaurants and street cafes to enjoy Mozambique's famous peri-peri prawns and its trademark Doshim beer.
It is at the local barracas that the true meaning of hospitality can be experienced, and the prevailing atmospheres that have camaraderie and friendship. To the visitor, these quaint little watering holes provide the opportunity to mix with the locals and experience the lighter side of Mozambican nightlife. The golden brews of Deutsche M and Laurentina are national favourites, but popular South African beers are also available. You have not been to Maputo yet if you haven't been to Mundo's. This vibrant watering hole is situated next to the Avenida Hotel and is home away from home for clientele from all walks of life. The tavern is, by definition, a cocktail bar and beer drinking venue, also serving good coffee and fine foods. The veranda where the pool table is placed is a busy place. The restaurant is a large area adjacent to the pub and is ideal for family outings. A speciality of Mundo's is their wide variety of pizzas and fresh salad. These are all available to take away. The bar has several television sets on which all those important sporting events can be watched and is well frequented. Go and lift a glass at Mundo's and experience the real Maputo. Inyaka Island is a secure and quiet location that provides a safe haven for many yachts, sailing boats and cruise ships seeking out a tropical paradise in the crystal clear waters of the Indian Ocean. The Pestana Inyaka Lodge is situated on the beachfront amongst coconut groves and luxuriant tropical vegetation. Famous for its warm hospitality and magnificent gardens, This is a haven for any tourists seeking beauty and peace. This picturesque lodge offers accommodation in unique island-style rooms located in the lush tropical gardens. For the more active guests, there's a tennis court available to bash a few tennis balls around, or a swim in the sea might be just what you need. The small local village located next to the lodge is certainly worth a visit. Enjoy a cold, soothing beer at one of the small restaurants and observe life going by. If you'd like to see more of the island, arrange a 4x4 excursion to the lighthouse. Part of the trip includes a visit to one of the nearby beaches. Here you can snorkel, laze around on the beach, or just admire the last rays of the sun playing on the water. The lighthouse itself is an interesting structure, and watching the sunset from here can be one of the most satisfying experiences of your holiday. Inyaka is a fisherman's paradise, and if this is your thing, then you'll be in heaven. Fishing boats leave early in the morning, giving you the opportunity to admire the early morning magic of Inyaka. During your fishing expedition, you are likely to spot dolphins or whales frolicking in the water. Visit the uninhabited Portuguese island, a stone's throw away from Inyaka, on your way back. Allow the unspoiled beaches and the warm turquoise waters of the Indian Ocean to renew and refresh your soul.
Travelling by ferry across the Maputo harbour, passing the town of Gatembe, located 230 kilometres south from Maputo, lies Ponta de Oro and Ponta Malongane, both within 5 kilometres of each other. Are situated close to the Cozy Bay and Ponta de Oro border post with South Africa. Ponta de Oro is only accessible by 4x4 vehicles, but the effort is well worth the destination.
Ponta de Oro has become the mecca for South African holidaymakers in recent years. Entering the little town is an African experience on its own, with curio shops and artists at work wherever you look. The municipal camping ground is literally at the end of the road. Here you can camp to your heart's delight with day workers and ablution blocks available. Scuba adventures are situated at the entrance of the gate with convenient parking nearby. It's not all play and no work though. The dive master rounds up everybody before the next dive to give an all-important briefing. Preparing for the dive is a very personal thing, and individuals go through their own ritual to ensure that everything is just right. On the beach, the excitement has reached an all-time high as the camp tractor arrives with all the equipment. A last briefing is held by the skipper, and then the party is on. Teamwork gets the boat in the water, and then the happy crowd heads for the deep blue. 1, 2, 3 and a splash, and the eager divers are in their element. The Mozambican coast presents some of the most interesting diving sites on the southern African coastline, and this is the time for enjoyment. The Ponta Malagan resort often fetches holidaymakers from the South African border in this old Bedford truck. This vehicle is ideal for the sandy roads that this area is famous for. The resort consists of a vast camping area and a pitch tent camp for overlanded trucks. The camping grounds are ideal for families and fishermen, with ample parking for big boats and four-wheel drive vehicles. Wooden chalets and tented accommodation are also available for those who don't feel like pitching their own tents. The sports centre or dive camp, also on the premises, is rustic but comfortable. The next day's activities are thoroughly planned, and divers must ensure that they have bookings and all the necessary equipment beforehand. Early dives are best, they say, and many an enthusiast is up at sunrise for a quick bite before the day's activities. Last-minute checks of equipment is essential for those who want to come back, and then it's a rush to the beach where the dive master is already doing his briefing. It takes teamwork to get the boat into the water, but after a few failed attempts, all is well and the show can get underway. Soon the big moment arrives, and with a 1, 2, 3 go, they all enter the wonder world of the oceans with a big splash.
Travelling towards the north of Mozambique, you'll find the beach of Belém. Belém is situated about 150 kilometers to the northeast of Maputo. The small town is situated along the edge of the 27-kilometer long Wembe Lagoon. Belém and the beachfront are accessible only by 4x4 vehicles. The town serves as a good stopover point for those travelling to northern destinations such as Xai-Xai, Inhambane and the Bazaruto archipelago. Belém is also the closest Mozambican beach town to Johannesburg and is famous among South African holiday makers over the December Christmas holidays.
Complexo Palmeiras is located on the beachfront of Belém Lake, 210 kilometers from Maputo. Accommodation is either in rondables with double beds or chalets, sleeping up to 4 people with a communal barbecue facility available. Palmeiras also has a very pleasant camping site, situated amongst welcoming shady trees. The area of Belém is widely known for its unspoiled beauty. Pristine beaches and calm waters make it the perfect holiday spot. Consider Complexo Palmeiras your gateway to this paradise, where we guarantee a relaxing and enjoyable stay.
Travelling further north to the coastal areas around Inhambane, you'll find some of the most popular tourist destinations in Mozambique. The area offers a wide array of travel destinations and kilometres of idyllic white beaches. The capital of the region is Inhambane, and the city itself is the gateway to wonderful beach destinations such as Praia do Barra and Praia do Tofo. Tofo is situated on the eastern shores of the Barra Peninsula. It's one of Mozambique's most popular travel destinations. With tourism ever increasing in this vibey holiday town, travellers will find more than they bargained for. Situated halfway between Maputo in the south and Pemba in the north, you'll discover Beira, Mozambique's second largest city and the country's most important import and export hub. The city exudes an historical charm with many beautiful colonial era buildings which are in need of some attention. There isn't much in the way of tourism destinations in this old city, although if you love old architecture, then Beira is a must-see on your travel itinerary. Mozambique Island is situated 2 miles off the northeastern coastline of mainland Mozambique. The island is connected to the mainland by a 2-mile bridge. Until 1898, the island's fortified town served as the capital of Portuguese East Africa. The island and its natural harbour were used by Arab merchants as a maritime trading centre from the 10th to the late 15th century. The exceptional mixture of the architecture on the island shows diverse Arab, Indian and Portuguese influences. The island of Mozambique was designated a World Heritage Site in 1991.